Welcome, everyone. Today, we are diving into a critical blind spot for many business owners. We often focus so much on getting leads that we forget to look at what happens after they find us. Let's explore why your hard earned leads might not be turning into clients. We'll uncover the real reasons behind those missed opportunities. Most people think they need more traffic or more followers. But if you have people reaching out and they aren't converting, you don't have a lead problem. You have a follow up problem. Today, we're shifting our mindset from more to better. We'll identify where you're losing money after the initial inquiry, and we'll see how strong follow up builds trust, which is the foundation of every sale. This isn't just about getting more leads. It's about making the most of the ones you already have. Let's look at a common misconception. We're conditioned to want more visibility, right? We wear many hats and work hard for every single lead we get. But if those leads fall into a black hole because we're too busy to reply, or our process is simply confusing, more leads will just mean more people falling into the hole. The gap between inquiry and sale is where the money is made or lost. It's not about the quantity of leads, but what happens in that crucial period. Now, let's pinpoint exactly where these leaks happen. These are the silent killers of conversion. Every time one of these happens, a warm lead cools down or goes to a competitor who replied faster. Which one of these feels most familiar to your business right now? We often see no reply at all, or a reply days later when the interest has already faded. And sometimes there's no clear next step, leaving the client confused. These small oversights add up, and they're costing you more than you think. So let's talk about the hidden cost. It's not just about the one sale. It's about your reputation and your own peace of mind. Inconsistent follow up creates a cycle of stress and missed opportunities that compounds over time. You lose trust, momentum, and ultimately sales. And it impacts your confidence too, right? This isn't just a business problem, it's a personal one. So, we'll explore how to fix this by understanding the customer's journey. We just talked about the real cost of its inconsistent follow up, right? So, now let's look at how to fix it. Think of your customer journey as a physical path. If there are rocks, holes, or dead ends, people will simply stop walking. It's just our nature. Our goal is to make the path from inquiry to client as paved and well lit and beautiful as possible, right? So this means making it easy for people to say yes to you. Remember, silence is a no in the mind of a lead, right? So every moment of quiet is a moment that they're walking away. This path is paved with small, invisible moments that make all the difference. Sales aren't just won in the pitch, they're won in these invisible moments. A fast reply and a clear next step build more trust than a fancy brochure ever will. How quickly do you acknowledge an inquiry? What do they see right after hitting send? Is booking a call a simple click or a long email chain? These small interactions really add up. They either build trust and momentum or create friction and doubt. Let's look at a real world example of how these moments impact a business owner. Meet Sarah. She's like many of us. She's excellent at what she does, but she's wearing too many hats. Sarah gets great inquiries, but she's so busy serving clients that she replies 48 to 72 hours later. The result? Only 1 out of 10 converts. She thinks she needs better leads, but her leads are actually great. Her follow up is the bottleneck. This isn't a marketing problem, it's a delivery system problem for her inquiries. Now, let's see what happens when Sarah transforms her actual process. Look at the difference. On the left is chaos and missed money. This is Sarah's before. Missed inquiries, delayed replies, no reminders. But on the right is a professional, scalable system that works even when you're sleeping or serving other clients. This is Sarah's after. Instant acknowledgement, automated booking, consistent nurture. So, which side are you currently on? And most importantly, which side do you want to be on in your business? We'll show you how to make that shift next. Now that we've seen the difference, right? We saw a smooth system and the big difference that it makes in a business. So let's talk about what you can do right now. You don't need a complex 50-step system to see real change in your business. You just need to tighten these 5 areas. Start with just one today, right? If you only fix your response time, your conversion will likely double. And that's a huge win for any business. So let's look at how you can start plugging those leaks today, right? You want to define one next step in your business, shorten the gap, automate the thank you that your potential customer receives, right? Use booking links, set reminders. These are simple ways that you can tighten your follow up. So, we've talked about practical steps, but now it's time for some honest reflection. I want you to be super honest with yourself. This isn't about guilt, it's about growth in your business. Every no or I don't know here is a specific area where you can find hidden revenue this month, this week, this day, right? This self audit helps you pinpoint exactly where your follow up might be falling short. So let's dive into these questions and uncover your biggest opportunity. So write down, how long does it really take for me or you to respond if someone shows interest? You don't have to share these answers with anyone, but you do need to answer them for your business. Do people know exactly what to do next? Do I follow up if they don't book immediately? And is my inquiry process easy or is it a chore? So we've covered a lot today. I know it was a short amount of time and a lot covered, but the biggest takeaway is this. Your business likely has enough leads already. You just need to keep them. More leads are really not always the answer. Effective follow-up is. Small leaks lead to major losses every time, over time. And our goal is to create a smooth, trust-building journey for every potential client that you come in contact with. If you want to help identifying exactly where your leaks are, let's talk about a free AI audit. It's your next step to turning those leads into loyal clients. There is a QR code on the screen. You can scan it and set up a free AI audit. After you schedule your audit, you'll receive an automatic email with a link for you to answer some questions so that I know how to guide our session together. Again, it's completely free. It helps you find the leaks in your business and gives you a plan to fix them. Okay, so let's stop chasing leads and start closing them. Thank you so much for your time today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at hello@aigrowtharchitects.com. I'm Timberly. It's been a pleasure to be with you here today, and I'll see you soon.